Hi, and welcome. And you must be so excited for tonight. So you
Very
brought
excited.
the choir with you?
Yes, yes, I did. Booker High School Gospel Choir. I'm just glad to be here. I'm glad to be a part of it.
What does this mean for the kids to be here?
It means they're very excited about it. They wanted to be a part of it when they asked us to be a part of it. We started off with 15 kids. Now we have 38 kids that want to be a part of the film festival. So we're grateful to be here.
Now, tonight is all about diversity. So what are some of the songs that you're performing?
Well, we're performing a gospel song by Kurt Franklin called Smile. It's a little upbeat, so we're just hoping that everybody can get with it, which they will because it's going to be very fun. So just glad to be a part of it.
Now, why is it important for the kids to be here? Why is this meaningful?
Well, it's very important for the kids to be here, to be a part of, something that's big, especially the festival. Not too many kids are, a part of something that's, just as big for Sarasota to be a part of. So they're just glad to be a part of this. It's real grateful.
Well, and thank you so much for bringing them because it's something that they're going to put in their memory book forever.
Yes, half of them are seniors, so they're going to remember this, and I hope they just remember that, we all are a big family as one, and we can just come together and do whatever we put our mind to, so we're also blessed.
And I couldn't have said it better because tonight's all about diversity.
Yes, it is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Josh, thank you so much for joining me on this important night.
Well, thank you for having me. It's an amazing night for these kids.
Now, give me an overview of what's happening for the kids and their families tonight.
Well, basically, the kids have an opportunity to walk this amazing red carpet that Drew's crew has set up here at the Sarasota Film Festival, and the parents have an opportunity to really see their kids shine. The kids will receive a certificate before the actual feature, and they'll also be able to kind of be recognized for all the hard work that they've put in over the course of the year at the Film Academy.
So what are we going to be seeing tonight? Because there's a whole program of events that the kids have been working on, correct?
Yes, this is basically a showcase of the Film Academy. So we'll be showing PSAs as well as music videos, a short stop motion piece, which Mrs. Burton, the co-teacher I work with who does digital animation, she made that with her students who will be making the documentary next year for the festival. And then we have the feature presentation, which is #DiversitySRQ, a look into our community.
And why is it so important for kids to learn storytelling through filmmaking?
Well, storytelling through filmmaking is a vehicle for these kids. It's a voice. A lot of these kids sometimes have a lot of things they want to say, but they're not sure how to say it or how to get it out. Film gives them an opportunity to give their point of view, their perspective, tell their story in their own way. And that's why film education is so important. And it doesn't have to be production. It can be writing. It can be getting involved with sound. Really just seeing what you like, even if it's art direction and you're making props, because everybody plays a role on the team in film production.
So not only are they learning skills and academics through this, they might also be going into a career.
That's exactly the point of the program at the VPA. Dr. Shelley wants these kids to be college and career ready. And I like to look at Booker High School as Ringling Junior because we have so much help from Ringling students and Ringling College, and the kids are really prepared to go into Ringling with the tools they need to succeed in the world and succeed in the business.
What was your biggest aha working with the kids this year?
Just in general, hearing all of their ideas, I know kids are very open-minded, but I didn't realize how that affects their creativity. Because really what it does is it opens up a large range of ideas when it comes to when we're getting ready for a production and we're trying to come up with a concept. They take it so far to a different point where you're like, it's amazing that this is the idea we started with and how much it's evolved through the kids' work ethic and through their dedication to the craft.
Moving from a superficial into a more critical thinking area.
Yeah, and they have an opportunity to blend both of those worlds, which is so important when filmmaking, is having an understanding of why are we doing what we're doing, what are the decisions that we're making, and why are we putting the camera here, what's the motivation. And even in the writing, that's where it stands out first. So it really starts with the writing and then, you know, builds up into the production stage, and it's just a beautiful marriage of both worlds.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time. I know it's a very important night for you, and the families and the kids were so excited, as you said, when they walked on the red carpet. You're to be commended. Thank you so much, Josh.
Well, thank you for being here, and thank you for capturing this, because it is special that the kids get an opportunity to see this and all that you guys do. So thank you very much for having us.
All right, Judge Williams, thank you so much for joining us.
No, it's good to be here. Thank you for talking to me.
Why are you involved in tonight's events?
Well, this is a film that we hope will showcase the talents of some very, very gifted young filmmakers. We're very excited to have this film which talks about diversity, and it's an entirely student-run production, from the idea, the concept, the editing, the filming, the sound. The students were 100% involved in this. I think it speaks to issues that are very relevant to society today, and that is inclusion and diversity. And again, I think it takes it to a local's perspective, but at the same time, we can talk about these things nationally too. So we're hoping it sparks a good conversation.
And it seems like it already has with the kids that have made and produced and written this film.
Yes, it has. And the questions that they ask some of the people in the film are very, very, very well thought out. And I think you'll be surprised, and I hope the audience will be pleased with what they do with this.
So where do you hope that this will take the children after this?
Well, we're hopeful that this will be a pipeline for students who really want to consider a career in filmmaking. We want to expose them to the idea of developing a film, the production aspect of it, the marketing aspect of it, and most of the students that are involved in this are really seriously considering filmmaking as a career, and we want to make this easier for them if they decide to do that.
And a lot of the children, if they didn't have this opportunity through this program, may not have ever been exposed to film in this way.
There's no doubt about it. This really reaches students who ordinarily would not have this opportunity. For them to be in an event, to walk the red carpet, to mingle among filmmakers and directors and actors is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But for them, hopefully it'll be more than a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
So why are you so excited about tonight for the kids?
Number one, it's their night. Their families are here, other students are here, the faculty from their schools are here. I think it gives them an idea of what you can accomplish if we really, really work hard.
And you're actually honoring them tonight. You're giving them all certificates.
Yes, they are successful graduates of the Academy, and I think it's an appropriate mechanism to acknowledge how well they've done.
And we look forward to your involvement next year. So
hopefully, yeah, we're thinking of ideas for 2017 also.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Dr. Shelley, thank you for joining us tonight.
You are very, very welcome.
Now, why is tonight important for our kids?
Oh, it's amazingly important for two reasons. Last year was our first year being a part of the film festival at this level from Booker High School, and we pulled a group of students that was interested in making and designing their own film. But this year, they have been a part of a film program at our school for the entire year, where they've learned all the mechanics and absolutely designing and writing their own piece of work. And they learned all the different pieces of the equipment as well. So today, this year, this event, our students have an opportunity to really portray everything that they've learned. And I am so proud of them. And when you think about diversity, I can't think of any other school but Booker High School to have an opportunity to share that with the greater community.
Now, when you started with the kids, were they at a superficial level just learning the craft?
Absolutely, they were just learning the craft. They had not participating in film writing classes, the screenwriting classes, and now the students have learned how to vividly and explicitly describe things with words. You can close your eyes and listen to their words and feel like you're experiencing it. There's been a lot of on-life, or we like to call real-life application on-site training with our students, where we've taken real scenarios, things happen here in Sarasota, and give the students that topic, and then they will write their own screenplay for that. And we've had many different opportunities where they've shared that on campus, so they went from knowing absolutely nothing, and now they're participating in a class 3 hours a day. We had a film program previously at Booker High School, but it had gone dormant, and now we just revitalized after last year's exposure to the Sarasota Film Festival. So it's a unique opportunity. Our program is growing, and we almost had to close this year because the numbers had grown so rapidly within the course of 1 year with the exposure. And we have a documentary that our students put together, talked about their year, and to hear them talk about their experience, it is absolutely rewarding as a principal, and I'm excited for them, and I'm sure it's going to be a surprise, and it's, from my understanding, it is a very, very good piece. They wouldn't let me see it, so I'm going to be surprised tonight as well, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
Now, for many of your kids, they may not have had exposure to film or even thinking about this as a career choice if you didn't have this program at your school, correct?
Absolutely, but the program is not only available for the students at Booker High School, but it's available for all students in Sarasota County. It's ran as a magnet program, so you can actually attend Booker High School's VPA program on a magnet. We have students that's traveling from as far as Port Charlotte coming to Booker every day to participate in our film program and other VPA opportunities as well. So what I love about the unique program is not just for Booker High School students, it's housed at Booker, but students who are district to a variety of high schools can attend.
So not only are you changing lives just in your neighborhood, it's throughout all of Sarasota.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's what's exciting. So I'm excited about tonight, and I am sure all of the hard work and the time, the commitment, the hours, we're going to see evidence of that in their performance tonight. So I'm looking forward to what they put together. It's going to be great.
Well, and you should be very proud, because what a great memory for these children.
Absolutely. They're still talking about last year's event, so I know they're looking forward to tonight. Not only the students, but also the family members and the community overall. I received several calls today about the event tonight, so I know it's definitely on the radar, and I'm happy that we're able to tap into that community that may not always necessarily have a chance to participate. So again, I'm very excited for my students, and I'm excited also about the partnership that we have with the Film Festival, and I know we have some wonderful things forthcoming too. So thank you so much for this opportunity. On behalf of my students, again, I say thank you.
Thank you.
You're
Enjoy
welcome.
the film tonight.
I plan on it. Thank you very much.
Well, welcome to the Film Festival.
Thank you.
Is this your first time participating in the Film Festival?
No, my first time was 2 days ago.
Really? And what did you do then?
I pretty much just watched some films that other schools watched, and we also saw some films that people at our school made.
So you came as a participant then, and tonight you're being honored as a filmmaker.
Pretty much, yeah.
What involvement did you have in the film tonight?
Mostly I've been editing and partly filming stuff. The editing was a little hard and time-consuming, but it was worth it.
And how did you get to the pieces that you were editing? Did you storyboard it out, or how did you proceed with that?
Mostly I just played the interview and cut where the question was being asked. Pretty much.
So that takes a lot of time and energy.
Yeah, it does. It does.
So were you ever involved in film prior to this project?
Not really. I really haven't. Although I have made some YouTube videos, but none were successful.
So you are actually going to see the film that you worked on a big screen tonight. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good. Very good. I feel like I actually did something.
You did. You should be so proud. And then you got to walk down the red carpet?
Yeah, and I am proud of editing some of the footage.
So do you think that you'll be interested in film as a career after this? Has it opened up new avenues for you?
Maybe I might consider film. I might also just consider visual or digital arts, but maybe film, maybe.
Well, thank you so much for participating in this, and I can't wait to see what you worked on. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. So am I.
You should be. Hi, welcome to the film festival.
Oh, thank you. Hi, nice to meet you. Your name is?
My name is Dr. Sheila Halpin.
Dr. Sheila Hill. Nice to meet you.
Now, how did you get involved with the film festival?
Well, I was a part of the digital motion design program at first for the first 2 years, and when they told me that there was going to be a film academy joining, I was on board, ready, on task, ready to do it. So that's how I became involved.
So it sounds like you always had an interest in film or filmmaking.
Yes, it's always been a dream of mine to be a part of film. I've also wanted to do digital motion design really a lot. Like, it's my passion, and intertwining the two is just something amazing.
So do you think you would have had this opportunity if you weren't involved with the program at your school?
No, I honestly don't think it's one of a kind. It's very special, this program that we have here at Booker High School.
What did you actually work on with the film for tonight?
I worked on some of the interviews with Howard Tevlovitz and Trevor D. Harvey, which is such an amazing experience.
Tell us a little bit about the film tonight.
It's very interesting. It shows the diversity here in Sarasota that we don't get to see. So, yeah.
What was a big aha for you? What did you learn through this whole process about diversity?
I learned that the Jewish community and the African American community they're not very involved with each other. So our whole experience, our whole time here was trying to connect the two, basically.
And do you think that can be said about other cultures?
Some yes, some no.
So what are you going to take from this experience?
This was a wonderful experience for me. I will always remember and enjoy it. I've learned so much about the Jewish community, a whole lot, and that's very important to me and special.
Well, thank you so much, and we are so proud of you and what you have accomplished with this. So thank you for taking the time to share with us.
Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Welcome. Thanks for coming to the film festival tonight.
Thank you.
Now, you were involved with the film, correct?
Yes.
Tell us what you did.
During the film, we all kind of did the same thing. I interviewed a few people, I helped edit some of it, and I did camera work.
What was your favorite aspect of working on this?
Probably interviewing people.
So, do you think from your experience with this, you may lead into a career?
Absolutely. I want to be a filmmaker, 100%.
So what was your big moment of recognition when you came to the film festival tonight?
Well, obviously the red carpet. That was really fun.
Had you ever experienced anything like that before?
I've been in the Sarasota Film Festival every year since 6th grade, and I'm in 11th right now, so yeah.
Wonderful. So you're thinking about a career in film after this?
Absolutely, 100%.
So you did some interviews for the film, and the film's about diversity. What did you learn through this process?
I learned that a lot of Sarasota is extremely diverse, and even if we don't notice it, there are some areas that aren't as diverse, but it's not intentional, and that was one of the biggest things that I think I learned from it.
And do you think that'll be applicable wherever you go in the United States?
I would think so, yeah.
So you have one more year at your school. Are you going to be in the film program next year?
Yes, absolutely. It's my favorite class.
So how much have you grown through your participation with film?
Well, starting out in film from 6th grade, I've definitely grown a lot. I know so much more about camera work and giving interviews and editing, and it's just, I've learned so much.
Well, you are to be honored tonight, so thank you for being here, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
Thank you very much.
Hi, thank you for stopping and sharing with us right now.
You're welcome.
So you had a good walk-in on the red carpet. I saw you. Was that enjoyable?
Yes, it was.
So how did it feel to be honored for your participation in tonight's event?
It felt really great and very inspiring.
So you had worked on the film that we're actually going to be seeing in a few minutes. Tell us about what you did.
It was kind of like a social experiment about is there like a lot of diversity in Sarasota, and by watching this film you'll be able to tell whether there is a lot of diversity in Sarasota or not. After watching this film, it'll make you think, I wonder if I should open up more and talk to different people that are not my culture.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's wonderful. So it actually is making you think more critically about our community. What aspect of the film did you work on? Did you do interviews, editing?
I worked on some of the editing, and you might see me in the film too. So I worked on the editing, some of the camera work. We all took turns and rotating and doing different jobs.
Do you have a favorite part that you played?
A favorite part that I played was like looking behind the camera and seeing how like clear and good it came out. Because like normally when you're doing a film, you got all this footage, but when they see it all come together, it's just an amazing thing.
So seeing the big picture.
Yes.
So how does your family feel about you being here tonight?
They feel very proud of me right now.
And are you going to be thinking about film as a career now?
Yes, I was leaning more towards photography, so I might do both.
And how do you feel about the subject matter? As you said, it's making you think more deeply about other cultures in our community. Are you glad that you picked this topic?
Yes, I'm very glad we picked this topic because I feel like a lot of people will see this film and they will be more inspired, and I feel like it can be a global thing.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for picking a topic that is going to resonate with all of us and change our beliefs, hopefully.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. Jada, welcome.
Hi.
What did you work on with the film tonight?
Basically, I helped record the film, the interviews, and I helped edit, and I made some lower thirds, and basically the first half and the ending half.
So this was a year-long process, wasn't it?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So how did it begin? Did you know anything about film in the beginning?
The beginning, we learned about the camera, and everything that, the tools of the camera, and then basically he taught us how to conduct an interview and how to edit an interview and then how to put it all together. So we had to learn step by step.
Now, did you know that there was so much involved?
No, I didn't. I thought you just record and then put it on the CD and then play it.
And it looks really easy when you see it on TV or in a movie, but now you know the work that went behind it.
Yeah, there's a lot of pre-production for an interview, especially a documentary.
Now, you are doing a documentary tonight, correct?
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about it.
It's a documentary on diversity in Sarasota. It's called Diversity SRQ. We're showing the two communities, the difference between the black community and the Jewish community. And I actually learned a lot about the Jewish community doing this documentary.
So how are the two communities similar?
They're both small. They're both small communities, but a lot of people don't know that they're Jewish people, or I don't know, they don't recognize the Jewish in Sarasota. Like, I didn't know that the Jewish community in Sarasota was so large until I started doing this. And yeah, basically, I don't know if we tied them together.
Was there something that resonated with you from this social experiment that you did?
I don't know.
Are we more alike than different?
Yeah, we're all more alike. If you think about it, we're all human beings.
And do we find appreciation in both communities? Do you think that you're starting to understand and appreciate the Jewish community more so than you did before?
I mean, yeah, because a lot of these buildings downtown are by Jewish people, and they have a lot in Sarasota. They've done a lot in Sarasota.
Well, thank you for teaching me that. I didn't know that.
Yes, thank you.
Oh. So what are you most excited about tonight?
Seeing the reaction on people's faces from our documentary. I hope everyone loves it.
And I'm sure they will. And thank you for helping us to think outside the box.
You're welcome.
Enjoy tonight.
Thank you.
You know, we have a lot of great programs at the festival. We have a lot of great educational programs at the festival, but we are here tonight to celebrate, don't tell anybody I said it, but my absolute favorite one of all of them. I feel really strongly about our partnership with Booker and our Film Academy and Chief Judge Williams and Dr. Shelley have been such wonderful partners, and I think will continue to be going forward. This is going to be a long and very, very fruitful relationship between Booker and the Sarasota Film Festival. So thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for supporting us as a group of everybody in this room, and I think you're going to have a great time. And to tell you a little bit more about it, did I fail to mention anything? I don't think so. To tell you a little bit more about it and to take over the keys for the evening, I'm going to hand you over to our Associate Director of the festival and the star of Beyonce's Girls Rule the World video, I'm not lying, Jedediah Shoemaker.
I was a stunt extra for one day. Far from. Okay. So I'm up here really to say thank you a couple of times to many. Oh. Test. There we go. Okay. I'm up here to say thank you to a lot of people, not nearly as many as I wish I could say thank you to. First and foremost, to all of our spotlight sponsors tonight. The Amicus Foundation, Regal Entertainment Group, the Familio family, Gulf Shore Life and METV have made tonight as well as the film possible in many ways. And also embracing our differences. I mean, they do a ton for this festival in the education department, the kids' VIP trips. They have helped make the film possible too, as well as the Sarasota County Bar Association Diversity Committee, who have brought so many here tonight to see the film, and I hope that they enjoy it. Our bronze sponsors, Dr. Maureen McGuire and Dr. Doug Cooperman, as well as patron sponsors Tom Bragg, James Hemhauser, Emma Joels, Kathy Layton, James Marcy Sr., Judith Moore, Alex Morin, Edward Swan, Christopher Thomas, Carol Wood, and Charles O. and Miriam Wood. Would you please give a round of applause for all of the sponsors who brought us all together here. And likewise, to say thank you to all of the students here who've participated tonight, and also to one individual staff member who has gone through blood, sweat, and tears to bring this film together for us. His passion for education, in film education with all of you should be evident, both by the film and in the classroom, as well as for all of the kids' VIP trips and the many, many programs that he coordinates. We have thrown so much on his shoulders. So without any more, our education director, Joshua Jacobson.
This is the microphone. Okay, perfect. All right, thank you guys for being here tonight. It means a lot to not only myself, but my fantastic students. So before I begin, can we just give a large round of applause for the 7 students tonight who put together this fantastic documentary. So Sarasota is a beacon of creativity, and Booker High School is a place that fosters creativity, which is why the Film Academy at Booker makes so much sense. Dr. Shelley talks about having the students be college and career ready, and I don't think that there's any more program that prepares these kids for the future and for the business world than the Film Academy. With a help by Lori Burton, if Lori Burton could just stand up very, very quickly, please. And could you guys clap it up for Lori Burton? She runs the digital motion design program at Booker High School in the VPA, and without her, the Film Academy wouldn't exist, as well as Dr. Shelley and Charlie-Ann Seipert. These people worked very, very hard to make sure that Booker High School gave these students an opportunity to have a voice in not only digital motion, but film. It gave them an opportunity to tell stories, and that's why this program is so very, very important. Without generous sponsors like Norbert Donnelly, this Film Academy wouldn't exist. And it is so very, very important that it does exist because it gives these kids a vehicle to be able to tell stories like you're going to see tonight that examine our community in a different light, that give us an opportunity to say, what is my identity? What does my community look like? I hope that you guys are able to question that and question yourselves and what Sarasota means to you. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce Dr. Shelley and Judge Charles Williams to give out awards for the students and also introduce the film.
Thank you all, especially the people I bugged to come to this film tonight. I appreciate you being out. The Sarasota Film Festival and the Booker Film Academy has enabled these students to achieve their dreams. And we're all about making students achieve the dreams and goals that they set out to have. And we hope that what you see tonight is just the tip of the iceberg of the talent that they possess. We are going to acknowledge these students by giving them certificates which express our belief that they have completed all of the tasks that they need to become film festival filmmakers. And so because these students are so near and dear to Dr. Shelley, I'm going to have Dr. Shelley call them out, and we will present them with their certificates. And as the students come out, there will be a photo op for you, so just come to my right and you will have an opportunity to be photographed.
Good evening, everyone. The lights are in my eyes and I cannot see you at all. But I do want to say thank you so very much for coming out to support our students. It is indeed an honor to be a part of this program. Last year we were able to be a part of this wonderful initiative, and we took a group of kids over the summer who was interested, and we created this magnificent piece. And it was more or less of a class structured where students who had time would come, and we found time in the day and squeezed it out for them to come. But oh, this year, very, very different. We now have a full-fledged film program where the students are spending 3 hours a day. So there is a clear, precise understanding of every aspect when we're talking about education and making the product of a film. I would be remiss if I didn't tell you, in our first year, we have won over 4 different community awards with our film students. So yes, let's give it up for these wonderful students. Last year, I wasn't sure where we were going with our Digi-Emotional Design program. It was relatively new. And then with the support of Film Festival and wonderful community supporters, we added on the film program. And I am happy to stand in front of you and say that this year, our numbers have almost reached maximum amount of students. And I had to tell Ms. Burton, I don't know what's going on, but we will probably need to look at hiring additional staff for next year. So again, congratulations to our wonderful program students, and thank you for your support. And now for my amazing students that's a part of this program. We're going to begin with Claudio Arteta. Claudio, please come out, please. There he is. Thank you very much. Jada Blake. Jada, come on out, Jada. That's Jada. Followed by Tyler Howell. Tyler, come on out, please. Some of these students will look familiar. They were part of the program last year. And our seniors that were a part of the program, 2 of them are now currently students at Ringland School of Arts and Design. Says a lot about the program. Erica Jensen. Erica, come on out. Very proud of you and your work. This is year 2 for Erica as well. Take your time. Take your time. Christopher Numbers. Christopher, come on out, please. And the award for student number 6, Johnson Ocean. Johnson, come on out, please. And a returning student for year 2, Titus Miller. Titus, come on out, please. Again, I am very, very, very proud of our students and their participation. Again, we are honored to be a part of this partnership. You are encouraged to go and visit Booker High School's website and take a look at our VPA program. They have a lot of upcoming shows. Last Friday, I had the pleasure of participating in one of our VPA art documentary programs, and it was absolutely amazing. So again, thank you for coming out tonight. And again, I'm excited to be here, and I know the kids have worked really hard, and I'm sure you're going to find this particular film documentary rewarding and enjoyable. Thank you.
And now we will be showing a short trailer by Vicki Oldham. I know Vicki is here somewhere. I can't see, but Vicki, if you're here, if you'll stand to be acknowledged. Vicki, Vicki is a journalist and a filmmaker who is working on a City of Sarasota funded initiative to document 100 years of Newtown's history. The film features 42 oral history interviews with Black pioneers and over 200 primary and secondary source documents. It's an almost lost and forgotten story of courage and enterprise in the face of what residents fear is their beloved neighborhood's gentrification. Like the Overtown community in downtown Sarasota, where there is no trace of Sarasota's first Black community, the working title of this film is Newtown Alive. So please sit back and enjoy this film. Thank you.
against each other, racism, and everything. But I'm here to let you all know that hatred can, love conquers hate. Do you all agree? Yes. Love conquers hate. If you believe that, I need you all to do me a big favor, okay? I have a big surprise for you all. I have the Booker Gospel Choir coming, okay? So, the song that we're about to sing is called Smile, right? Anybody know a smile could go a long way? Yes. All right? So, if you can put your hands, not your hands, well, your hands. If y'all can do this for me. All right? Just keep that tempo. Keep that tempo. 1, 2. All right? So, just real quick, I'm gonna get you all, do me just a quick favor. So when I say twice, y'all say, all right? Keep going. 1. Twice. Very good. All right. All right? Y'all ready? All right.
That was not enough of applause for those people.
That was unreal. That was fantastic. I was dancing. It was fun. Thank you guys very much for coming out tonight. We apologize about some of the technical glitches. It's unfortunate you weren't able to see some of the PSAs that were contest-winning PSAs, I'd like to add. But you will have an opportunity to see those online. We'll make sure that everyone has a chance to view those, as well as a high-res version of the film. Thank you guys all for coming out tonight. Let's give a clap up for Principal Rachel Shelley, Dr. Rachel Shelley, everybody. She's fantastic, and she runs an amazing program at Booker High School. I'd like to thank everyone again for coming out, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you.